How we doing here, guys? Big Mo. It's been a while since I've done a training vlog. I'm following currently an Andy Baker 852, kind of a minimalist program, part of his Baker Barbell Club. It's actually one that he ran probably 6 years ago, whatever, but going back and doing that. And I'm going to do an Olympic meet up in Fargo first weekend of November, and just adding some Olympic lifts onto that program. So we're actually a heavy squat day, and it's 3 sets of 2. I'll work up to 355 is what I'm doing here, and I will do some power cleans. I worked up to 105, I think, previously, so back it off now. We'll just work up to 90, so the cleans will be a little bit lighter, but my heavy squat there, and then a deadlift variation. We'll do a stiff leg deadlift and some back work, and I'm going to show you my seal row setup. So that's going to be my back work today. I'll show you that, and we'll also shoot a little separate video of how I made that and how that thing works. So, all right, let's do it. I'm going to use my vintage York barbell for my cleans today. Probably my stiff leg deadlifts as well. But I don't use it for the snatches because the knurling is worn out there where it hits the J cups. But it feels good for cleans. So a little barbell warm up here. Took the pups for about a 45-minute walk this morning. It's Sunday morning. Get this in before church. Little barbell warm up. Just get the body moving. Got that walked to warm up a little bit. Now just get those joints going. There we go. First warm-up set here for power cleans. Go 60 kilos. Might do 2 sets here depending on how I feel. Doesn't feel too bad. Probably my wrists are a little stiff. Been doing some work building a lean-to behind the garage. So I've got less storage in here, more room for the gym, but my forearms are a little stiff. So probably do another set there. We'll see, but feels good. That vintage York bar is really whippy compared to some of the more modern Olympic bar. 80 kilos here. It felt pretty good. Scraped my leg a little bit with that knurling, but all right. We're up to 90. All right, first working set, 90 kilos. Yeah, it feels pretty good. I'll take it. 90 kilos, second set. Switching over to squat, warming up. Got bar. They did 135. About to hit 225. We'll go 295, then 325, and then hit our working sets at 355 here. We'll go last warm-up set without a belt. Go 295 here.
Every captain knows she makes her own weather.
November's the worst month. Do you have any still though? You are times under pressure to move and maximize profit. You are pressured that certain people shouldn't be a factor, or you're under pressure with which to move millionaires their money. But then you're also pressured.
Yeah, it felt really good. 325, my last warm-up set. I like to wear my belt for the last warm-up set. We'll hit a double here and then bump up 30 pounds to 355 for my working sets.
Strict regulations govern either. The height a fully loaded ship must sit above the waterline. Easing of these rules meant that Fitzgerald went on her final journey with 3,600 tons additional weight. She was sailing a meter.
355, first working set here.
37 years old when he lost his life. Fitzgerald was setting sail as his wife and young children arrived to surprise him and let him off. He calls the ship, who told him Mike was below deck resting before his shift. They never saw him again. His family saved his life.
Felt good, solid. Move real fast, but smooth. Set 2, 355. That's good. Working on staying braced, staying so on the heavy squat, really loading the back. Then we're unloading it for my rows. On the lighter week, I'm doing barbell rows. On this heavier week, it's a body weight row, but I'm going to substitute the seal row to show you guys my DIY seal row setup that I use utilizing my dip stands that my dad made, and then just a board with cleat across the top. And currently I'm using my jack stands to hold the bar up to grab it, but I will make a wood one that's a little bit easier with a little bigger landing spot to where I don't have to hit exactly that 2-inch little catch. So I'm going to do some pause squats, back off sets. Went down to 295. I will wear a belt for this just because it's pause. I'm going to do it in sets of 5. Whew, that feels really good. Last set of pause squat, 295. Oh yeah, definitely feel like that helps me stay tight. I kind of want to sink forward in the bottom, so really working on staying back and driving in my hips. Whew. Dip stands that my father made here, so put one in front. One behind. And then the top, which I made here. Just got to get it set to the right distance here. I don't want to go too far forward, otherwise I'm up into that rack. So just got to move this back here. The right distance here, and get my stiff leg deadlift bar out of the way. Get it set at the right distance. The cleat holds it down, and I don't really have them set the right size, so I'll move that over just a little bit. There, and here, and there we go. We're all set up for my seal rows. Seal rows, here we go. All right. Boomtastic. I'm a stiff leg deadlifts here. And go 245. It's actually a little bit less because I've got some kilo plates on there. But it's mixed with kilo and pound plates, but close enough. All right, Rio, you ready? Your turn. This is their favorite part of the workout. Come on, guys. You can get over here. Oh, Rio is trapped. He doesn't want to go past the bar. Oh, guys. Yeah. Their favorite part of the workout. Workout's over. Yeah, buddy. It's a good feeling. Yeah. I need to go get something to eat. Ugh. All right, guys, that's it. Please let me know what you think of my DIY seal row setup. Like, subscribe, comment. What would you do? Would you use this?